What's up? Today I wanted to share with you guys my walnut meat spaghetti. So first I'm going to boil some water and soak some walnuts for about 30 minutes. After that I'm going to chop them up real nicely or mince them until they're about the texture of ground turkey. And walnuts are really good to use because they're a good replacement for meat. They're also rich in omega-3, 6s, and 9s, which is really good for the brain. Walnuts are really good for brain health and improving digestive health and improving memory. I did have a little oyster mushroom left over, so I'm just going to chop that up and add that to my base because I like a chunky spaghetti. We're going to be using half of a zucchini, and you also want to dice that up whatever size or texture you like. If you are making spaghetti for children, I know children have a hard time eating fruits and vegetables because they mama them don't. But to counteract that, you just mince them up really small so that they don't see them or know the difference. They just think that it's a part of the spaghetti sauce. But yeah, so to my spaghetti sauce, I'm going to be adding bell peppers, oyster mushrooms, zucchini, and some yellow onion. And I did go ahead and chop up. Look at that, looking like ground turkey. You wouldn't even know if it was meat. It's not meat. Oops. You're going to saute everything down to my favorite pot. Once the onions are halfway translucent, that's when I like to add my ground walnut meat. And again, depending on texture, how you like yours, if you soak them overnight, the walnuts are way softer and they don't take much to cook. This is my mixture before I added my seasoning. So my first seasoning I'm going to be using is Seamoss, my Seamoss seasoning that I make myself. I'm going to add some basil and some Italian seasoning. I know that spaghetti sauce, when you buy it pre-made, it already has the seasonings and stuff in it, but it just don't be seasoned enough for me, so I go ahead and add my own seasoning like garlic powder, onion powder, sage, cayenne for a little spice, or excuse me, I'm eating right now. But I like to add spices like cayenne or chili powder just because it plays off of the tomato sauce and gives things a really nice flavor. And me personally, this tomato sauce is a little too thick, so I am going to add some water up in it to thicken it. To thin it out. Because then when it refrigerates, it's going to be real thick, and I'm not going to like that. Okay, real nice, real delectable, real delicious, okay? You can't tell me this don't look like your mama spaghetti. It's just plant-based and vegan. Yeah, get into it. You can see the seasonings, the sauce is just right. I'm going to go ahead and plate my food, and if you ain't never had food out of a bowl instead of a plate, you missing out. I don't know why, but for some reason food just tastes better in the bowl. And I do like my spaghetti extra saucy, just not overly thick. So I like to add extra on top. And add some nigga sprinkles for the presentation. And like John Nice like to say, quick and easy, hearty meal that does not make you sluggish. It actually gives you energy because of the walnuts, so that's a whole lot of protein we getting. And then I've been a little vegetarian since I've been pregnant, so I did add a little cheese to it. Don't judge me, judge your fat ass mama. All right, love y'all, bye.